Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Josiah Unfiltered Podcast! Woo! Brought to you by nothing and no one, because I'm not sponsored! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of the Josiah Unfiltered Podcast. I hope you like a little intro song. I'm not going to tell you what it means in Russian because, reasons. But today I'll just be discussing a couple different topics, and to start it off, I'll be going over some of Joe Biden's new orders for just some of the things that he signed and did on his first day in office. So, number one, he did this thing, it's called the 100 Days Masking Challenge. So trying to, if you're out in public, trying to, go, 100 days without, having to, take it off, to do your little extra breather while you're in a store or whatever. You know, just being safe. And also, he has been making plans with his admin to restructure the federal government coordination to the COVID-19 pandemic, which, of course, is great, so, we don't want to die. And also, he has made the brave decision to rejoin the WHO, or the WHO, the World Health Organization, for some extra support for COVID-19 relief. He has extended eviction and foreclosure moratoriums for families that are in need. He has continued to pause student loan payments until the 30th of September 2021. He has rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement, good for you. And he has ended the extra-large Keystone Pipeline to revoke all of the oil and gas development at the National Wildlife Monuments so that, we're not killing off all our animals, And he has made some very big actions to advance racial equity through the federal government, which is, of course, always an amazing step for America. And also, he has announced, the big number 9 for today, he has announced to count non-citizens in the U.S. Census again, which is, of course, big thanks for people that don't even have, their green card yet and they're in America, so it's very nice. Now, past the politics, I'm just happy to have a new year, a fresh start, just something else besides the boringness of everything. And, yeah, I just want to give you guys a little bit more information about something. And this something is MSG. It is stands for monosodium glutamate, which is just this horrible man-made salt that is horrible for you. And it's not good to intake or sprinkle on your veggies. There is actually several evidence, and I've done a little bit of research, and I've actually found out that whenever you see on the back of your favorite soup packet or whatever, and it says yeast extract, that's just another fancy word for MSG, monosodium glutamate. So if you see yeast extract on there, that is just MSG. Don't get yourself confused. And I've just really been doing a lot more thinking about what I'm gonna do with this podcast, because of course I will be having many different of my friends and family and lots of other lovely little guest stars, and in fact, I will even be having Grandpa Joe on my show. And when, you may be asking yourself, will he be on my show? Right here! Here he is himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Grandpa Alexander Joe! Woo! Grandpa Joe! Woo! You're too kind, Josiah. You're too kind, really. Hello, everybody at home. Yes, everybody, if you don't know, I am from my popular YouTube series. This is my grandfather, Joe. Well, he's not technically my grandfather, Joe. He's actually my great uncle, but I just call him my grandpa because, cool beans. Yes, it is very, very cool beans. I get to be in many of his different videos, including one where I had stand powers. More specifically, Star Platinum. Yeah, that was right. And didn't you defeat one of the evil Boxmen? Yes, that is true, Josiah. he was and very evil box man, and he wanted to steal all of my Cheerios. So I had to put him down with my Star Platinum powers. Well, that's honestly very understandable, Grandpa Joe. Thank you. Yes, Josiah, and I just want to say how great it is to be here on the show today, on the first episode of your first podcast everything is called? Yes, Grandpa Joe, this is called a podcast. Thank you. Yes, so I just, whenever you invited me to be here on this podcast and thingamabob, it's just called a podcast, I was very excited because I actually have a lovely little story to tell you today. Is that right, Grandpa Joe? Yes, my dear great nephew. And this is the story of the merchant and the fox. Here we go. So, once upon a time in a far, far away land of ancient Greece, there was a fox and a merchant. Now, when this fox came across the land and he saw the merchant, he was terribly frightened, and he ran away and he hid himself in the wood. Next time, however, he came near the king of the beasts, as he stopped at a safe distance and watched him pass by. The third time they came near another, the fox went straight up to the merchant and asked him how his family was, and when he should have the pleasure of seeing him again. Then the merchant, turning his head, he parted from him without much ceremony or advance. Now, the moral of this story. Wait, Grandpa, that's all it was? Yes. Did you enjoy? No, Grandpa Joe, that just sounded like you just copied up Aesop's fable of the fox and the lion, switched up the lion to be merchant, told it in a very poor way. Hey, are you the one telling the story, Josiah? No, Grandpa, but you still need to give them a good thing. No! This is my story time. You don't get to criticize me on it. Okay, Grandpa Joe, fine. Okay. Anyways, see, the moral of this story is breeds attempt familiarity. Don't you mean familiarity breeds contempt? Folks, I think we're gonna take a short break so that I can talk to Grandpa Joe. Grandpa, what are you thinking? Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I had a little short talk with Grandpa. He hit me. No, I didn't. Shut up, Grandpa. Anyways, that will be just about it for our episode today.